The event was a frame-up. There were 45 minutes of me presence there, and it seems they had 3 cameras, and they've reduced that to 45 seconds of me talking, with loads of commentary pretending to say what I said, when in fact I said all along, look, we don't change anything, we're not changing anything. Other people have made comments about those other vaccines, but we are opposed to all the vaccines, and they left that bit out. They also said they felt guilty about having an investment, however small, what it was 1 share apparently, in AstraZeneca, and therefore wanted to pay me money because they felt guilty, to relieve their guilt. Well, so they're acting like Robin Hoods, you see, but that bit is entirely left out. And there's other stuff that's left out. The thing at the front, the picture was photoshopped. It showed me what looked as if I was holding money, but no, that was the envelope of Monopoly money, and they made up a separate picture of real money, but it wasn't my hands, it was done somewhere else and then stuck in there. There's whole numbers of things like that which we spelt out in a letter to the solicitor so they can take some action. We want them to hand over the footage, we want them to apologise, we want them to take down their scam video, and we'll see what they say. Right. I will. I'll send an email. Yeah, when you've read it, I'm sure you'll be, well, it's backed up by Willsie's analysis of the video, because he went through everything and found there were 37 places where they'd put in cuts. So they're taking stuff out and put it in, or reverse the order. Well, of course.
And £10,000 not a big amount of money. It's hardly worth anything.
Wow. It's a war.
No object.
Well,
and we don't understand you need money for things.
Of course, we need money for leaflets, and I showed them the leaflets, and it's very clear.
Ask the people.
Stop the So, you know,
you were willing to sell your soul for a fucking easy 10 years.
That's what they made it look like, but it was the opposite.
Okay,
really, I said the opposite. Yeah.
Send me an email, you got my email address.
I have. You'll get it, we'll send it this evening.
And that's the deal, I want to shake your hand on that.
Thank you very much.
So Piers, have you had any response from them?
No, they ignored us completely. But when they get the solicitor's letter, the initial letter, maybe they will respond. Or then we'll have to start, you know, threatening them. Also, media who have repeated the or the defamation without giving a reply, they're also guilty of defamation, and they have to know that. So we'll act on that too.
So do you think this is the next step that they're going to get?
Well, they're trying to take down everybody in the movement who rears their heads up. I mean, it's not just me they've attacked. They've had physical attack on Wilsey, physical attack on Tara, and she was rearrested for something 3 years ago. I mean, whatever she was arrested for is irrelevant because they maltreated her, you know. That is the issue, and that's only, they've done that because she's active in the movement. I mean, people have lots of views, lots of opinions about lots of things. That is irrelevant when it comes to maltreatment of her. She's just another one, there's a whole lot of them. Kate Cimarani, the various scams pulled on her. You know. But David Icke and Vernon Coleman, as soon as this happened, they wrote to me straight away, fantastic emails saying, look Piers, we know where you stand, we know this is bullshit. We can see, well, I presume they could see the video by the nature of it, how it being edited maybe, but they gave us full support.
What's the next step?
Well, the next step for me is carrying on fighting these people to clear my name, but the key thing is the movement, the action in the next 3 or 4 weeks. We've got to prepare what we call stay open unions in every area, so the shops and businesses and people stay open. And on day one, when Boris announces something, what day he announces something, we take to the streets and get the stay open unions to say they are staying open. If we stay open when they kind of have another lockdown, then we can win. And it's going to take direct action. On those days we take direct action against the things which they are pressing us with. The vac centres, the 5G towers, the 5G operation, the 5G shops, the COVID propaganda and the climate propaganda. And we have an action, for your information, on the 23rd of this month, 2 weeks today, about the climate con. we're going to have a march or demonstration or action against the climate comment. We'll advertise in advance what it's going to be. It won't be like a secretive thing that wait for the day, but we will give the details, in a few days' time.
And how do we reach these people over here on the other side of the fence?
The other side of the fence? Well, do talk to them, do give them leaflets, and a lot of them are having to take the vax as well, so they know they're in a difficult position themselves, some of these coppers. We need the coppers on our side. Or we have to take direct action to overcome them. There's more of us than that.